friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon and this is 155 books, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a 30 before 30 list. This is something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, but I wasn't sure if it was sort of like cliche, but I've just decided whether it's cliche or not, I really wanted to do one. So I've split the 30 things on this list into 3 separate categories so that I can try 30 different things before I turn 30 that are in sort of different aspects of my life. But the 3 categories I chose were career and self-improvement as one category, health and lifestyle as the second, and relationships as the third. And I selected 10 things for each category. But another reason why I wanted to do a 30 before 30 list is because, believe it or not, I am actually 27 years old, so I've got 3 years to complete this list, and I kind of thought I could try and do 10 each year, which I think is pretty reasonable. Some of the things on this list are more serious than others, but I did also want to do it just as a sort of, a loose thing to aim for before I'm 30. And if I don't complete them all, then that's absolutely fine, because 30 isn't the end of your life. You've got plenty of time after that to do many things that you want to do in your life. So it's all very chill. But without further ado, I'm just going to get into the list and share with you my 30 before 30 list. So under the career and self-improvement category, we have got the following. I want to change careers before I'm 30. I also want to be earning 30k, and I would love to hit 10,000 subscribers. And that is why I'm trying to focus on getting more content out. It's something I always struggle with, but before I'm 30, I'm pretty sure I can finally find a way of fitting this hobby that I love into the spare time I have in my life. I would also love to learn how to drive before I'm 30, because I currently cannot drive. And as a separate goal on this list, I also put I would like to get a car, or buy a car before I'm 30. I would also love to attend a therapy session, because wouldn't we all? I put start a podcast on this list because everyone wants to do a podcast now because they're very popular, and I do love listening to some podcasts. Me and my boyfriend talk about it quite often, about how we could maybe start a podcast and discuss some of the things that we discuss. I would also love to volunteer. I have volunteered previously, but when I was a lot younger, before I had a lot going on. But it is something I've been thinking about more recently to kind of help with my work-life balance, is volunteering. And the last goal in the career and self-improvement list is to start a retirement fund. So next we have got hobbies and lifestyle. This is where I kind of tried to play around a little bit more. So there's some in this category that I'm actually really excited for. The first one being to read the complete works of Shakespeare, because as you all know, I love Shakespeare, and before I'm 30 I would love to read his complete works. You may see something more about this in another video at the end of June, fingers crossed. I would also love to start learning a language, or a new language. Everyone normally puts this on their 30 before 30 list and massively fails, but you know what, it's going on there anyway. When I first collated this list, I put complete yoga with Adrian's 30 days of yoga, and this shows that I did this list last year before turning 27, and I have in fact actually completed that, so I have already completed one. Next is visit a new country. I do love to travel, so I would of course love to visit a new country before I turn 30. I would also love to revisit Prague, because I adored Prague when I went with my mum in 2017, I think. And I just adored it so much, and I've been wanting to go back ever since. I would also love to attend a spin class, because it's something that's massively out of my comfort zone, and I do want to get into maybe a different form of exercise. It scares me, and you should always try and do things that scare you, so I put this on the list. I would also love to start a meditation series on this channel. Again, it's something I've been thinking about for a really long time and just have abandoned it because it scares me. But I love meditation. It's something that's really close to my heart, and I feel like it would be just fun, I guess, to create some meditation videos, but do a sort of series of them. Another one I put on this list is something, again, that I've been wanting to do for a really long time but keep putting it off because I'm scared, and that is to start selling bookmarks that I have created. I should probably have put create my own bookmarks because that's the first step in the goal, I guess. But because it's on the list, hopefully I do take that first step towards creating the bookmarks first, and then possibly start selling them too. And the last two are some easy ones. I put swim in the sea because I love swimming in the sea, so the next time I am on holiday and I'm near the sea, I can jump in and go for a swim. But again, it's just to remind me to carry on doing the things that I love. And the last one in this category is to go on a solo adventure. So I have in fact visited 2 countries and travelled on my own before. So I went to Dubrovnik in Croatia, again in 2017-18, and Stockholm a few years ago, and I loved those adventures. But I think this solo adventure, I would like to be in the UK and possibly go to Bath for the weekend. I just love the idea of traipsing around Bath on my own. I have been to Bath before and loved it, but just for the day. So I'm hoping I can maybe do that soon. So the final category is relationships, and I actually found it very difficult to come up with things or goals, like especially 10 under a relationships category, and I guess it's because it involves other people, but I did manage to select 10, and they are as follows. To go on a friendcation abroad. I have actually done this previously, but again, it's something I really like doing, so I want to do it again before I turn 30. Next is make a home with my boyfriend/partner. And after that is also visit a new country with my boyfriend/partner, again because I love travelling, and I would love to visit a new country with him. The next one is meet up with some more internet friends, because I have of course made so many lovely friends through YouTube, and the only person I have actually met in person is Shah from Thoroughly Enjoyed Books. So I of course, before I turn 30, would love to meet up with some of the lovely people I've made friends with through YouTube. So the next few are more sort of like activity based. So I would love to read outside with a friend or friends. I would love to go for afternoon tea with someone. Again, I have done that before, but I like afternoon tea, so I put it on the list. I really want to go to a rugby match with my mum, and I would also love to do a spa weekend with friends. And the second to last one on my list is to visit family who live abroad. And of course the last one had to be to celebrate my 30th birthday with friends or on a trip, because we've got to celebrate the big 3-0 in style. So that is my 30 before 30 list. I do plan to do some updates, possibly after I turn like a new age, like a year older. I think that would be a fun way to do it, in terms of giving you guys updates on how I'm doing with my list. I'm actually really excited now after reading it out loud and sort of sharing it with people. I'm just more excited about ticking things off this list, and I kind of feel like I have to achieve these things now that I've like shared it with people. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below if you've made a 30 before 30 list, or if you don't believe in lists such as this. I'm interested to hear other people's thoughts on the 30 before 30. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye!